Hi there, my name is Corey Brandel, and today I'm here to do an online speech for my online speech class called Fundamentals of Oral Communication. This is my persuasive speech, and today I'm going to talk about Remington's law enforcement firearms and ammunition, and why you should believe in having a defensive weapon in your household, and why you should trust Remington firearms. Want a good, reliable defense firearm that doesn't cost you tons of money? I highly suggest shooting and trying out a Remington firearm. Those of you that enjoy shooting firearms, that have always thought about getting into a hobby where you shoot firearms or want one for defense purposes, I hope that my speech today will help you choose a good, reliable firearm. I have been shooting firearms and hunting since I was big enough to hold it up myself. Shooting firearms and hunting is my favorite hobby to do, and I have tried other firearms, but they always seem to malfunction in the worst times. So eventually I purchased a Remington 870 Express Magnum, and I've had it for over 5 years now, and it has never malfunctioned once on me yet. Even though I've been using it for over 5 years, I have put my shotgun through tons of typical wear that normal firearms would never go through. Remington firearms are a really recommended firearm, and they are always a really dependable gun. Remington Arms Company, headquartered in Madison, North Carolina, designs, produces, and sells sporting goods products for the hunting and shooting sports markets. As well as the company is one of the nation's oldest continuous operating manufacturers, Remington is the only U.S. manufacturer of both firearms and ammunition products, one of the largest domestic producers of shotguns and rifles. So today I'm going to talk to you about just some of their main popular defense guns. They have so many guns out there that people use for other reasons besides defense. Like I said, I use mine for hunting, but I'm just going to talk to you today about defense purposes, just because the way the world looks nowadays, you never know when anything's going to happen to you. So it's always a good idea to have some safety product in your house that can protect you and your loved ones. So some of Remington's defense firearms. The challenges facing today's law enforcement officers have never been greater. The demands on the tools of law enforcement, the officers' firearms, ammunition, and accessories have never been more critical. With ongoing improvements and enhancements, Remington firearms and ammunition enable to keep pace with the rapidly changing world. Some of Remington's ammunition offers you a wide variety of specialized choices in popular law enforcement calibers. All specifications are loaded to obtain velocity and pressure for reliable, bold design excellence and duty. Ammunition means nothing unless it comes with an absolute day in and day out performance consistency. At Remington, our efforts in product quality and consistency of performance is unrelenting. We constantly monitor our production process to be sure that it will never fail. Remington law enforcement ammunition measures up. Frequent measurement and recording of velocity, pressure, and accuracy gives us the confidence to promise the performance that is supposed to be done for departments and agencies using high-velocity cartridges. So now I'm going to move along, and I'm going to talk to you about some of their shotguns that are popular for self-defense. Their most popular one is the Model 870, which I said I purchased and I used, and it has never malfunctioned on me. So I'm going to talk about some of the details on why people like it. Some people like certain things, so you can always add it and customize it to what you like best. With the Model 870 Express, you can choose from a wood or synthetic stocks, blued or parkerized finishes, magazine extensions for added firepower, and quick change barrels. Choice of bead, rifle, and ghost ring sights to simplify field maintenance. All parts and assemblies are interchangeable, gun to gun. The trigger plate assembly is quickly and easily removed for inspection and cleaning. Double action bars deliver the smoothest, surest operation in the business. The breech bolt locks into the heat-treated barrel extension, forming a rock-solid assembly with constant headspace. The Model 870 leads the field in safety and performance features. Uniquely designed action with balanced sear plus and near firing pin prevents discharge unless the action is completely closed. The trigger is squeezed and released after each slot. The large side ejection port stays unstructured when shooting over walls, car hoods, and other barriers. The blaze orange magazine follow also permits quick, safe inspection of the chamber and magazine. The positive cross-bolt safety is conveniently located near the trigger for fast operation while wearing gloves. A recoil pad on the wood and synthetic stock models permit greater control by eliminating slippage while firing. The grooved steel-lined fore-end provides a better grip, and swing swivel studs are standard on all 870s. So now I'm going to move along. That's the majority of all the features that you can get on a Model 870. The only thing else you can get is standard. They shoot 2 3/4 inch shells and 3-inch shells. You can also get what they call Super Mag. And the Super Mag lets you shoot from 2 3/4 inch shells all the way to 3.5-inch shells. And 3.5-inch shells, basically, all they're doing is packing more powder into it, which means you get higher velocity and more knockdown power, which for just home defense and defense purposes, you probably don't need to be using anything that strong unless you're breaching down doors or doing whatever you possibly could be doing with a 3.5-inch shell. But usually your standard shell is just 2 3/4 inch shell. Basically, just showing the person that may be harming you that you're not afraid and you are armed and you will fight for your loved ones. So now I'm going to talk about the Model 1187. The Model 1187 gas-operated semi-automatic shotgun embodies reliable function for all law enforcement applications. Its wealth of specialized features includes 14 and 18-inch interchangeable barrels and rugged parkerized finish. It's a leading-edge auto-loader optimized for duty. Some special features are receiver machine from 8-pound solid block of ordnance-grade steel, bead rifle or Wilson compact ghost ring sight system, Magnum 2 3/4 or 3-inch capability, tough black non-reflective synthetic stocks, parkerized finished, soft recoil of the Model 1187 gas system, magazine extensions are available, extended carrier release, breech block locks into the barrel extensions, cross bolt safety, swing swivel studs, and then optional engraving with insignia and or property marks available. So basically, if you really want to go full on out and customize your gun, you could do like a family quote, or you can engrave your name in there, or a lot of people do just some fancy leaf looking sketches in there. And basically what that does is like, it just, I don't know if it's just what people want to hand down generation to generation, so you always have that one family memorabilia that you can pass down that people really care about. So now I'm going to move along. I'm going to start talking about some rifles. And now I don't expect people to use a rifle for home defense because, like I said before, it's going to be close combat, and basically it's going to show it to prove the person that's trying to harm you that you're armed and you're not afraid to protect who you want to protect. But I just want to talk about rifles because Remington itself is like, they're so recommended by not only law enforcement people, but you got to look at like the Army and the Marines and the military itself. You know, people put these guns in front of their lives because they depend and they can depend on the good quality of their firearms. So now I'm going to talk about some of the rifles. When the lives and innocent people and fellow officers depend on your marksmanship, you cannot afford anything less than the pinpoint accuracy and dependability of a Remington Bolt Action Center fire rifle and our special match-grade ammunition. The heart of Remington's law enforcement rifles is a legendary Model 700 action. This is the same action that is used in the core of the advanced M24 sniper weapon system we built for the U.S. Army. It's also what makes our hand-built Model 40-XB and 40-XS rifles so accurate and rock-solid dependable. The foundation of the 700 action is the unique bolt design, the bolt-face barrel, and the receiver surrounded by the support cartridge head with 3 overlapping rings of solid steel. The Model 700 receiver is machined from a solid block of ordnance-grade steel, then drilled and tapped for scope mounts. All of our standard Model 700 police rifles have heavy, free-floating 20-inch and 26-inch barrels, are crowned at the muzzle for unparalleled accuracy and stability. The Model 700 LTR features a fluted 20-inch barrel and is 1.5 pounds, lighter than the standard 26-inch version barrel and the 223 Remington chamber, and twists have been changed from 1 and 12-inch to 1 and 9-inch in order to maximize the ballistic stability of heavier bullets. Model 700 Ps chambered for 223 have 5-shot chambers, and all Model 700P and 700 LTRs are equipped with hinged floor plates, also chambered in the 300 Remington Short Action Ultra Mag. Our line of law enforcement center fire rifles is rounded out by the exceptional model 40-XB and 40-XS rifles, arguably the most accurate bolt action rifle available in today's world. It's completely handcrafted and made to order in the Remington's custom shop. Model 700 was introduced over 40 years ago. It was ahead of its time. Today it's superior in every possible way. In fact, the Model 700 accuracy and reliability set the standards by which all other center fire rifles are measured, and its legendary heritage speaks louder than any words, as it is easily the most accurate, most popular factory-built rifle in American firearm history. Count on it. Millions of serious hunters and shooters already have. Now I'm going to talk about the Model 40-X. In 1959, Remington redefined the way the world viewed precision accuracy with the introduction of the Model 40-XB, Rangemaster bolt-action target rifle. Serving as a basic action design from which today's legendary Remington Model 700 bolt-action rifle was born, the Model 40-X has always been there when pinpoint accuracy matters the most. The Model M24 SWS weapon system is the finest long-range system available today. It delivers multiple shot capacity with match rifle accuracy at extended ranges. In addition to the M24's unsurpassed accuracy, it also offers reliability and durability under the hardest conditions of combat use and transportation. Designed for the use by the United States military, the M24's popularity also stretches from SWAT teams nationwide to international military and government agencies. Based on Remington's legendary Model 700 and 40-X rifles, famous for the out-of-the-box accuracy, which means I guarantee you when you pull out of the box it will be spot on. Based on Remington's legendary Model 700, famous for their, like I just said, out-of-their-box accuracy, the M24 has quickly gained a reputation for precision among the sniper system community. An essential element in the M24's accuracy is heavy hammer-forged stainless steel rem-tough powder-coated barrel. The barrel's unique 5-R rifling delivers combined advantage of reduced bullet deformation and the metallic fouling. Even pressure curves, higher bullet velocities, and longer barrel accuracy life. The M24's HS Precision aramid fiber reinforced fiberglass stock with an aluminum beading block. It is utilized for exceptional strength and dimensional stability in weather conditions. Combined with its sophisticated sighting options, the M24 sniper system remains the standard against which all sniper systems are compared to. Now that I have shared some interesting information about Remington's law enforcement weapons and ammunition, I hope that you'll agree it is a very good thing to always have a weapon for your home defense. And some of the main reasons why I think it's so important to have some sort of defense weapon in your household or even in your car is because the crime rate is never eliminated, and you never know when you might need a firearm to protect you and your loved ones. And also, the way I look at it the most is our law enforcement, our military is willing to put this gun in between their lives and their family. So I think if they can depend on them and recommend them to us, I don't think we should have any questions. So thank you for viewing this speech, and hope you had a good time. Thank you.